What's up? What's good? What's going on, Sagittarius? So let's jump in and see what is it that Spirit needs you to know at this time. Guys, this is going to be for your Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Venus, as well as that 9th house placement, guys. Very particular messages here on the Manjula Awakening for your 9th house. But even with that being said, these are general messages, so please just take the pieces that resonate for you and bless someone else with the rest, all right? All right, Sag, so I'm going to get 3 of these, and then we'll break these down individually. Let's see, Spirit, what is it that Sagittarius in the 9th house collective needs to know at this time? Guys, I hope that these messages are finding you in good health and in good spirits. Spirit is telling me to complete it right there. We have the Magician at the bottom of the deck. So I do feel like that there's some manipulation going on around you. I'm not going to lie. But most importantly, I feel like that this manipulation is because somebody's playing themselves too small, period. Yeah, and it's just time to see it for what it is and call it what it is and move forward. And I honestly, I don't feel like that this is Sagittarius playing themselves small. I'm feeling like this is the energy that you're entangled in. And I feel like that where you're headed, you can't afford to contain yourself to a situation, person, or thing that is intentionally keeping themselves small, is what I feel. So we have the Strength card and the World card. And that's what's given with the Magician at the bottom of the deck. That's what's giving me that impression, honestly. It's like you've been holding back for far too long. And it's like there's something special. There's something unique about you. And it's time to embrace that. And no matter how comfortable something has been, it's been keeping you from your authentic self. That's what Spirit wants you to be aware of. So, let's see how this is going to show up for Sagittarius. Show me Sagittarius. What is the archetype that Sagittarius is currently in, Spirit? This is Leo and this is Leo Saturn energy. The world is Saturn energy. So someone could have there's a Saturn could be in Leo. Yeah, the Page of Wands. But this that's the thing. This particular Page of Wands, I was thinking, I was like, damn, what is he doing? And that's exactly what the book says on this. It's like, is he distracted? Like this rabbit, is he entertaining this rabbit, or is this rabbit walking by catching him jerking off? You know what I'm saying? But either way it goes, I feel like that this is Sagittarius like entertaining the wrong energy and really getting distracted. Like it's like there's a situation that has you out, not going after your true heart's desires. You know what I'm saying? Like you're going after desires that what feeds these desires is the other people, like what it would gain from outside, not from what it would fulfill internally. I'm going to move forward without hammering that. Where is Sag headed, Spirit? Where is Sagittarius, ninth house collective headed? Thank you, Spirit. Sacred boundaries. Better than you can imagine. So I definitely feel like that you're hitting a new height. I definitely feel like that you're ascending to a new level. I just feel like that this is... I feel like the Sagittarius' perspective of oneself is changing. I feel like that you are announcing that the only limit is the limit that you tell yourself. So it's time to begin to imagine something great and then expect something better. You know what I'm saying? Like, and whatever it is that you are imagining, you have to take action steps towards that. And even with each and every action step that you take, be willing to surrender control. Now, I'm going to take this step because according to what it is that I've imagined and that I desire, this is what I want. But I'm going to take this action, and no matter what comes of that action step, I know that I can handle whatever is on the other side of that step. That's where Sagittarius has to get their mindset to. That's where Sagittarius is headed. So let's see what's going on here. Ooh, it was the Six of Swords that wanted to flip around and they wanted to make sure it was in the upright. So calmer waters on the way. What is the situation here, Spirit? What is the challenge here? And what is the way through it? 3 cards, if you will, Spirit. Thank you. So the situation is the Death card. This could have something to do with the Scorpio, but most importantly, there is a sudden, significant, and permanent change that is occurring either externally or internally for Sagittarius here. The challenge here is the Empress in the reverse. There are a lot of insecurities, and I also feel like that, like, you know, whatever these changes are, these permanent changes, not, like I said, I do feel like that they're illuminating some of your insecurities, but I also just feel like that they are really playing a lot into your creative block. It's like they're requiring you to be creative and how to navigate these changes, but these changes also aren't providing the space or the ideal opportunity for the expression of creativity. And because of that, it's like it's highlighting your insecurities, and that is presenting a challenge for you right now. Now, the way through this challenge, we have the Fool card. It's actually in the reverse. And what I'm getting with the Fool card in the reverse is I don't feel like that. This is telling me that right now it's time to begin to embrace the limitations here and not to really be this grab all my shit and just go and run off and start anew somewhere else down the line. But this ain't it. That's not the energy that I'm getting here, Sagittarius. But I am getting that there is there's a need to embrace the limitations that you're faced with right now. Permanent changes. There are some significant changes that are taking place, are in need of taking place here. And I must say, Sagittarius, now granted, that first deck that I had was nothing but majors, but this one is not. And then we even have the Magician here at the bottom of the deck. So that's twice that the Magician is here. So this is definitely about manifesting your reality based off of the Magician realizes that they have the resources, whatever resources are in front of them, they can take that and mold that into whatever reality that they need. So for the Magician to be at the bottom of both decks and nothing but major arcanas out here, this is telling me that this is a significant, Spirit wants you to know that there are some significant changes that have to take place. There are endings that are taking place around you. There could possibly be end of life taking place. Like I just lost an aunt. And that's another video for another time. But there's a lot of endings around the Sagittarius 9th house collective right now. And it is really about really assessing and really seeing how your insecurities are navigating the path through these permanent changes. You know what I'm saying? And through these endings, what type of changes must you begin to implement? So, let's see. There is a fated lesson. This is a fated lesson that Spirit is wanting you to be well aware of. And because I'm feeling the energy like, Sag, you've already done the work, but it's hard but when the situation, the test comes, it don't mean I'm still a work in progress. I know what I need to do better, but I'm still a work in progress is the energy that I'm feeling here. Wow, there's an Ace of Pentacles there. Wow, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck. You know, Sagittarius, there is a tangible opportunity that is going to require you to step out of your old ways. There is a brand new opportunity that is going to require you to step out of your old ways. Look what I'm looking at. This is the Nine of Wands. I've got the Ace of Cups back there. And I do believe this is the Chariot or the Lovers. It's the Chariot, the Sun card, the King of Wands, the Seven of Wands, and the Ten of Cups. That's beautiful energy that's poking through. This is all energy that the universe is trying to deliver to you, Sagittarius. But there's something about this that is going to require you to step out of your old ways. You're being encouraged not to run away from something, but to embrace the limitations that you're facing right now. I feel like the energy, I don't know. Spirit, let's clarify this Death card, please. So we have the King of Cups and the Emperor. Wow. Justice. So this situation could have a lot to do with the Scorpio energy. I do feel like that this is a masculine energy. There's something karmic here that has to be cleared up. This particular Death card, Sag, they're walking away from something. And in this present moment, this is what they're walking away from. And I'm not sure if it's translating on camera, but as they walk, what they're walking towards, there's flowers blossoming, right? So the message that this is telling me to be clarified by the King of Cups and the Emperor, this could be the ending to a masculine, like the ending to a foundation that there were a lot of cracks in. And it's like, as things are ended, it's like, damn, it's more and more cracks. It's more and more cracks. And it's almost like the energy of Why did I walk away from that? Or it would have been better just to stay there because there were cracks there, but damn it, there are cracks here too. But I wasn't sad all the time there. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like that as you progress forward, I feel like that something begins to bloom and blossom through these cracks. And, but as you're going and the cracks are continuing before you begin to see the blossom, I feel like that there are a lot of insecurities and a lot of beating oneself up, feeling as if you're the one that lacks something fertile. And I don't feel like that that's the truth. I feel like that there was just a karmic karmic retribution is the best way that I could put it. There was something karmic to be learned there about the way that you thrive for something, whatever it is that you thrive for. It's the way that you thrive for it or about it that it was requiring a lesson here. Because there's something that you're fighting for that is keeping you stagnant. There's something that you're fighting for. There's something that you're using as fuel for your fire that Spirit is asking you to surrender. So, Spirit, give me just a little bit more, because this is definitely telling me that this is a person. All right, guys. So I do want to get, because I do feel like that this is a person. This is a situation with a person. Could be Scorpio, Libra, Aquarius. Well, it could be an Aquarius, but I was trying to say Aries. So there could be some type of ending in that situation there. Can you give me a little more clarification on this, Spirit, on this Death card? Ten of Cups. Yeah, the Four of Wands. I feel like that this is like the situation is there are permanent changes of a masculine, as it pertains to a masculine energy, one that you have a lot of love for. You could have viewed this person as your divine counterpart. There's definitely like some type of family dynamic here with this person. But I feel like that there's some changes happening inside of that. And I feel like that one, with the Strength card being here, there's something about this situation that is restricting. Like, as pretty and as beautiful as these cards are, for them to be clarifying the Death card to be the situation that's telling me that there are permanent changes coming in. To do with the Scorpio. It's either someone in your family, it's someone that you viewed as family, or it's someone that you have children or have created a family dynamic with. Let's get over here to this Empress-like energy. There's a lack of confidence here. You know, the challenge, there's some insecurities here. There's something is not growing here. Regardless of the dynamic and the love that there is inside of this situation, something isn't growing anymore. Something is on unfertile ground. Why is the Empress in the reverse for the challenge position here, Spirit? So we have the Nine of Cups, the Three of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. Because honestly, I definitely feel like Ace of Wands, something that was supposed to be wish fulfillment, just it isn't turning out that way. I do feel like that there is a loss here. I feel like that there's a significant loss here. And whatever this loss is, it has to take, like, there's major self-care that is needed. This Nine of Cups is given overindulgence energy. Yeah, see, there's a separation in some type of marriage. The King of Pentacles is at the top of the deck. So, I definitely feel like, and because of this separation, you know, this Queen of Pentacles, which could very well be Sagittarius, could feel as if they're not prepared financially. This person or Sagittarius could have overindulged in their satisfactions way too much, to a point that it comes back to bite them. They take a major loss because of some sort of overindulgence. Something stops growing. Something is no longer growing because of some sort of overindulgence here. And it really is going to require some, like, self-care. There is some nurturing in it. Like, there is some type of nurturing that must take place here. While we've got the Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups to the World card, Temperance. You're going to have to be patient with something. So, like, but you can't be focused on what, like, Spirit is needing you not to be focused on what didn't go right now. There's a need to do some self-care and really nurturing some old wounds without focusing on what didn't go right, because there is something coming in for, there is passion and love that is coming in for you in a new cycle. But there's a need for patience, but there's also a need to be aware, like alert. There is a King of Pentacles that's coming in for you. I do feel like that there's a split in a connection, but I feel like that there is a King of Pentacles, and that King of Pentacles energy is really that's that life partner. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the one that may not be your twin flame or something like that, but they're that stable, solid partner who is very relatable, who is down to ride for you. Like, this is the one that is going to lay that solid foundation for you. The King of Pentacles will. So the way through this is the Fool card in the reverse. Spirit, can you please help bring clarity? This is, I really am feeling gaining a new perspective of a certain limitation. Limitation you once viewed as a hindrance is really a leg up or something like that. Spirit, can you please help clarify the Fool card? the Seven of Wands, the Page of Cups, the Chariot. See, I really do. With the Seven of Wands, this is telling me that, like, you know, that Seven of Wands is like that blind faith. I'm standing my grounds. I've been told to, like, you know what I'm saying? I've received guidance to go forward in this direction, and I will stand steadfast in that. I'm hearing Elijah. So I feel like that this is like the story in the Bible of Elijah, where he stayed until Elijah is what I'm hearing. Elijah. He stayed until he received orders to move forward. No matter how desolate that city was, that town was, he still stayed until he received orders to move forward. There's something about that, because that requires embracing of a limitation. The Page of Cups here. It's like there's something internally that is really trying to give you that leg up. I already used that reference. It's like it's giving you the view from up above. What's the message here for the Sagittarius collective? What is the message here, Spirit? I do feel like that there's something about your inner child that is going to, there's something coming from within. It could come from just a water sign child. Cancer in particular. Either way it goes, there's something, or it could, whatever your Cancer placement is, if you look into your, it could be a Cancer reading that the answer comes through in. But either way it goes, there's something about this energy that is going to help you elevate your perspective so that you can see something that you viewed as a hindrance as really like that leg up. It's going to give you, or it's going to allow you to get on top of the chariot to see where you're headed. This is what Spirit wants you to know, Sag. Yeah, out of mess comes elegant order. Yeah. One step forward, one step onward. This is one step at a time, but you must first be willing to embrace the mess. You can't run from the mess. Yeah, you're at the divine Y point, yet more mess. And this particular mess on this side turns into the rainbow, you see? So, all right, Sag, I absolutely love you. I hope that this message offered you some guidance on your journey. If this message resonated, we would absolutely appreciate that thumbs up down below. And in all that we say and in all that we do moving forward, let's choose peace. Love and light, guys.